Hello, we're here with Darren Engle, and Darren is one of the panelists today. Tell me about your main focus at this year's conference.
Well, I represent the propane autogas industry, and one of the things that most people don't know about propane autogas, it is the most widely used alternative fuel in the world. About 18 million vehicles worldwide run on propane autogas, and so there's countries like Turkey and Poland that you have about 3 million vehicles each that run on them. But here in the United States, we only have 142,000 vehicles that run on propane autogas. It's probably one of the best kept secrets because when it comes to the economics for a fleet play, we can reduce the fuel costs over conventional gasoline and diesel by about 50%. Can you imagine what that would do for a fleet customer if you could reduce your bottom line on your fuel by 50%? So not only is it a green alternative fuel, but it allows us to make economic sense and have an economic impact to a company or a fleet.
And then what are some of the reasons why, because it sounds like there's a significant economic benefit, what are some reasons why it is such a secret? Why isn't it out there, more out there in the public?
Well, because we really don't have a whole lot of money to market it like some of the other alternative fuels. We're not the glamour boys. We've been around since, first propane vehicle was converted was back in 1913. So we've been around for about 100 years. And there was a bad period in the 70s and 80s where we were first, one of the first alternative fuels, and then technology changed and the EPA came in, put computers on vehicles, and we didn't have a solution for that. And we kind of faltered as a technology. The rest of the world continued to develop that technology, and now it's coming back to the United States. So we have a very good technology. I would say that the difference between the technology of the 80s with propane autogas and now is the same technology that's in your cell phone. The old cell phones in the 80s were massive. I could run a country with this thing. So the same kind of technology is developed in the alternative fuels, and specifically in the propane segment as well.
In terms of propane autogas, for those that don't quite understand what it is, can you just give me a brief summary of what it is specifically?
Yeah, propane autogas is the word we call propane when it's used as a motor vehicle fuel. So that same propane that heats your home, cooks your food, heats your water is the same fuel source that could power your vehicle, and it has been doing so since, like I said, 1913. It's a very dense, it's a very mobile fuel source, so it's easily to be converted to a transportation type of a platform.